Pati na, nagod-nagod. Huwag na, pildi. Wait mo kasi ako.
Mag-point guard na. Spider-Man control. Supermodel. May nakasit daan ba nung mga fan? Been living in something.
Nakabike trap, isa-isa.
Ah?
Doon lagi nakabike trap. Palit mo siya isa.
Road bike. The super yummy. Been living this champagne.
A chance to check up, and let's...
Thanks.
Kevin, well, you do. And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Kyle Kuzma is... out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. And for the Suns, up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Dinwiddie with the bucket. When you know you're on a championship contender, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year?
Some of that depends on the leadership you have in the locker room. Certain guys that have an ability to keep everyone engaged.
Plan. Nakot City. Butangan tag mga kuwari. Nakot City.
And also loose and light in that locker room, so it does matter.
Dinwiddie against Paul to the inside. Here's Gafford. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. You have to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Paul. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
Come on, you got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time. Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that mistake.
Pass to Ayton. Outside Crowder. Gafford against Ayton. Shoots over Gafford. Ayton with a nice move.
And passing that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to the Hawks. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
I like how Bill mixes up his scoring. He's capable of finishing when he's got this kind of position.
Paul against Caldwell Pope. Passes it to Crowder. Four on the clock. In the corner, it's Bridges. Here's Ayton. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Caldwell Pope kicks to Dinwiddie. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Dinwiddie against Paul. 6 to shoot. Back to Dinwiddie. Off target from outside. Suns trailing. Paul with the ball. His last outing, he had 18 points. Crowder in the corner. It's Bridges. Ayton inside. Covered by Gafford. Oh, Ayton in position. And stolen by Kuzma. Dinwiddie with it. Now guarded by Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the deal.
Beal gets a wide open look. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Beal's got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, one of the best when it comes to shooting off of the pick. You can't afford to give him any day like this.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And good. The friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside, Beal.
Two minutes remaining in the first.
Now low. Out to Kuzma. That's how it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Washington. They're down in the bottom of the conference. Their fans hope they can turn it around and show some improvement.
And, you know, for the Wizards, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
No, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating to everyone, the players, the coaches, the fans. I mean, there was the idea that they might struggle, but now reality is set in.
And here are the Suns now, following the bucket by the Wizards. And Ayton throws it down.
That is sick. I mean, a terrific ball handler for a 5. Ayton comes full force.
Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 5 now.
I like that pick early. You can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. 1:06 left in the first. And he drops in the way up off the glass.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Dinwiddie passes to Beal. He takes it in. Good work defensively by Crowder.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Ayton in the corner. 34 seconds left to play here in the first. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Kuzma outside. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists tonight.
Timing, precision. You got to respect Kuzma's ability to drain shots off the pass.
Pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Wizards lead by 5. And the... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Wizards' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Wizards 5 right now. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Harrell, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for the Wizards. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
The crowd didn't seem to faze them at all. They knew what their game plan was and followed it accordingly.
Just a kinetic force inside. Kevin, you know Montrezl Harrell is high-flying, high-scoring. He does it with high efficiency.
Back to Paul. Phoenix needs to get off a shot, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. Taking high percentage shots has been this group's specialty. On your screen now are this month's field goal percentage lead. In the third spot, Montrezl Harrell.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
And Harrell, one of the better scorers in the league on a per-minute basis.
Yeah, Kevin, he gets it done inside. He may not be a playmaker, but he is a play terminator.
Now here's Beal. Dinwiddie outside. They get the rebound. Suns trail by 7. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. There's the pass to Crowder. McGee trying to break free. And Crowder with the basket on the assist by Paul.
He's worked a lot with his three-point shot. Crowder makes enough where it has to be out.
Dinwiddie against Paul. Caldwell Pope for 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now here's Booker. 32 points for him last game against Atlanta.
And it was the little things, too. I mean, getting to the line, finding ways to get his points any way possible.
Here's Paul. Up again. It's good on the putback.
See, this is why JaVale McGee is out here. When he hustles like this, his coaches and teammates notice.
On the wing, Bridges. Deflects the pass. There's Beal with the three. And again, Washington with the triple. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Wizards leading by 8. Here now is Dinwiddie. A 14-point game for him in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Now here's Paul. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Here is McGee. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Beal. Shoots it. The shot missing. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pass to Crowder. There's the drive. And Crowder slams it in.
A really astonishing slam by Crowder, all because of how he sprints toward the cover.
Kuzma outside. Outside for Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
I mean, I flat out. I thought they looked overmatched. I thought they lacked aggressiveness and hard.
And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Hachimura is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Bertanis comes in for Caldwell Pope. Diaz checked in for Beal. And Raul Neto subbed in for Dinwiddie. Suns trail by 8. Now here's Paul. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Crowder kicks to Paul. McGee in the high post. Harrell on him. 5 on the clock. Crowder inside. McGee's shot is off.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. You see a lot of this.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
Well, Hachimura has confidence in his jumper, so he doesn't hesitate in catch and shoot situations.
All up top. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
24 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Neto, defended by Paul. Here's Neto, and looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. A shot by Bertans, nobody around. What a play, simply drains it. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to That's all for now.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Here's Dinwiddie following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Passes it to Hachimura. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out. I mean, you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Now Ayton following Hachimura's 3-point attempt.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. So for the Wizards, Daniel Gafford comes in for Harold, and Kyle Kuzma subbed in for Hachimura. Wizards leading by 7. Outside, Beal shoots the 3. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Man, it's hard. It's so hard for defenders to keep up with Beal. He has good quickness and speed for his position.
And the rejection by Gafford. Fast break, here they come. Nice ball movement by Washington. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Pass to Gafford. Back to Dinwiddie. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And now it's a 12-point Wizards lead. Ball against Dinwiddie. To the wing right side. Ayton inside. Gafford's there. And Ayton throws it down.
And the all-around offensive game Ayton has is just fantastic. Capable of scoring in many different ways.
Now here's Kuzma. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Beal, the pass to Gafford. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 2. And a miss there on the triple.
They're going on defense to not give him any clean looks from long range.
And the rejection by Gafford. On the wing, Johnson. The pass to Ayton. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Ayton. 12 points for him. Paul goes in, banked in off the glass. Paul's got it back down to within single digits for Phoenix.
And look, he has the ball on the string, mastering changing gears and speed. I mean, Paul challenges your defense to react.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
Now here's Paul. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Here's Ayton. Shoots it up. Shoots over Gafford. Shot is good, and the Wizards lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Ayton.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. The drive by Beal. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Paul kicks to Ayton. Score of the basket is 8 for 13 from the floor.
He's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's hit the lead from getting any bigger.
Wizards leading by 8. Dinwiddie passes to Gafford. Beal against Bridges to the middle. Gafford.
Seeing Beal involved as a playmaker, including how he spots his open teammates.
Pass to Ayton. Drops in the layup for 2. Ayton's got 18 points in the game.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Rebounded by the Wizards. Kuzma kicks to Dinwiddie. Beal against Paul. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
You want to see how efficient offense is running? Great stats to look at is points off assists. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
And Washington making a change here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Hachimura comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Abiel's checked in for Beal. And Raul Neto subbed in for Dinwiddie. Now here is Hachimura. Following the miss by Montrezl Harrell. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Paul outside. Fires the 3. The shot comes out. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Bridges with the steal. Kicks it to Johnson. Phoenix, no good that time either. Here's Neto. Pass to Harrell. Going inside. And so it's Washington. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is what? Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Wizards leading by 9. So the Wizards 5 right now. They've got Harrell. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Avdia. And it's Neto in at the point. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And here are the Suns now. On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Hachimura. Ayton in the corner. Kicks it out to Booker. Paul looking around. Ayton in the corner. Clock at 4. And he can't bank that one in. Neto, the pass to Hachimura. Bridges with the steal. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Washington calls timeout.
Who won the t-shirt? Make some noise!
And it is getting ready for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Hachimura. Bradley Beal's checked in for Avdia. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Raul Neto. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Wizards was getting across in the huddle. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. guys.
Thank you, David. Paul with the steal. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Here's Ayton. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Timeout called the Suns. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Oh, yeah, no question what they'll be talking about in this timeout. They need to figure out some way to slow him down. Timeout.
Suns timeout.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. From the arc. Rebound, Washington.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The open shot by Beal. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Beal's got the lead up to 13 now for the Wizards. To the left side wing. Gafford against Booker. Back to Ayton. Pass to Booker. Now Ayton. Pocket 6. And he lays it straight in. 20 points for DeAndre Ayton.
It's a great awareness being shown by Crowder. Spotted the open man and made it fantastic.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
The turnover total in the first half, only 1, but a totally different story here in the second.
Suns trail by 11. On the wing, Bridges. Ayton inside. Covered by Gafford. Doesn't go for it. And the Wizards now going the other way. Kuzma outside. And he banks in the layup. And the Wizards lead by 13.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Paul goes in. Here's Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And you can see just how much effort Crowder has put into improving the mid-range game.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Wizards. Back to Gafford. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Gafford's got 4 this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
The kick out to Crowder. Ayton. Great positioning on the putback.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
And the pass to Beal. And finished off by Beal.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
For the 3. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scores. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Crowder against Kuzma. Down low. Here's Ayton. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Wizards ball.
There's a minute 40 left here in the fourth quarter. Bridges against Beal. Starting with the 2021 season, the G League welcomed the Ignite team. Few top prospects to join it. Skip college. Chris, how do you like that?
You know, I think it's great. I mean, getting 17, 18-year-olds into pro ball, really
The ruling schedule is an adjustment, physical aspect, eating right, working out, time management. I think it's a great step to help you prepare for this tough league call.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Wizards.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And after dropping game one in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a three-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Bradley Beal.
Wow, he owned this game. He never stopped working. He did it all for them, and you can't help but admire that kind of effort.
Crowder goes in for three. Bridges rebounded by Gafford. And the Wizards with possession. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points to the inside. And Gafford throws it down.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Paul outside. Here's Hayden. Off target. And so.
Dala to. Sukli yung Sands lagi. Dala, wala. Wala na nga nawanan. Dala, wala. Gusto mo pilde. Wala pa. Dala.
Agad na pilde naman siya.